Welcome to Let's Talk Football. Today we are featuring Mandurah, and we will be speaking to Coach Stuart Curry and Team Manager Kirk O'Connor. So, let's talk football.
John. Here's Aloisi for a place in the World Cup.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Football. And with me I've got Mandurah coach Stuart Curry. Stuart, do you pinch yourself in the mornings when you wake up seeing your position on the table?
No, sometimes I think we're at the top because we deserve to be at the top at the moment. I mean, it's a long season. I think we've played 8 games and we enjoy it while you can. You know, you never know what's just round the corner. So the boys are up there because they deserve to be up there. I'm very proud of them. Very, very, very pleased with their attitude and their commitment, and they've got a lot of belief in themselves, and good on them. You know, let's hope it lasts.
Well, when the draw was made, and I was one of the first people to say it, I said it must be the toughest draw that any side being promoted would be have to do. Did you really expect yourselves to be there after 4 games with the opening 4 games that you had?
In all honesty, yeah, because I know when the draw came out, everyone went, "Oh, geez, you've got Florey, you've got Perth, Joondalup, and Western Knights," but we probably would have picked it. I mean, if you're going to come into this league, you want to play against the best. And I mean, Florey are a good side, and Perth, they're all good sides. But I remember Normo saying to me when the draw was done, he said, "Geez, I'll tell you what," he says, "if you've got 2 points when you're going into your 4th game, you've done well." And that really spurred us on, because I thought, well, if you want to be like that, let's see. And to be fair, I mean, personally, the team that beat us, and we had a lot of chances that day. At 2-2, we should have wrapped it up. Andy was right through with the keeper to beat, and by then we got 1 sent off. But hey, I mean, we're happy. And like I say, I mean, at the moment we're riding a wave, and that wave will hit the beach sooner or later. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
The new signings from last year, can you go through them for us, and exactly what do you think they've done?
We've made quite a few new signings. I mean, obviously when we went up, we had a good squad and a bunch of good lads, but we knew when we came up to this level that we had to improve. And I mean, I live in Mindarie, which is an hour 20 from Mandurah, and a lot of the boys we brought, they were with me when I was at Wanneroo and a short spell at Joondalup, and they're good, honest lads. You know, I mean, none of them are superstars. They're very honest, they're very committed. They believe in me, and I believe in them, and it's a big commitment for the boys to travel from Mindarie or Joondalup to Mandurah every week. And a Tuesday night they train north of the river where Ronnie, who's my assistant, he's got 6 or 7 of them up there, and a Thursday night they all travel down together and they enjoy it. I mean, there's some cracking players amongst them, which hopefully you'll see today. I mean, Keith Brown, he's an ex-pro from back home, and a great motivator. Big Ryan Townsend was at the Glory last year. We got Dale McCulloch, he was out most of last year with injury, and I got 2 of my own lads. Chris is just back from Scotland, and my youngest lad Michael, he plays in the left, and I mean, he's an exceptional young player. He's only 17, and he's young Phil up front. I've had Phil from under 8s basically when I was at Joondalup and Wanneroo, and I mean, everyone says, where did you get him? I mean, he didn't really want to travel at the start of the year. He signed for Joondalup and they didn't want him basically, and he's come to us, and the boys just absolute class. I mean, from under 8s he's been top goal scorer in every league he's ever played. Right. I mean, and his attitude is first class. It really is. He's a nice kid, and a godsend for us, to be honest.
Well, I remember watching you in the night series, and the one thing I did say was, I can't see where they're going to score goals from. Jesus, was I wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people said that to us, you know, but to be honest, and we spoke to the boys before the night series, and we said that it was a case of we were going to put a lot of the young lads in, we were going to see what they could do, and by the end of the night series, I said to them, like, I'll know exactly who can attack, who can defend, who can cross the ball, who can't. I mean, we learnt a lot from the night series, and yeah, you never like getting beat, but our heads never went down, and as I said, that last game in the night series when we finished, we had a lot of belief in the team. We knew that we would compete at this level. We knew we would. So
basically you used the night series exactly for what it was intended, which is try out and not worry about the results as such. Okay, you'd like to win them, but get the team together so that it's ready for the first round.
Definitely. I mean, I've never seen a team yet that's won the night series and gone on and I think won the league. I mean, for us it was all about experimenting and seeing what we had, and my job's about 3 points on a Saturday, you know. And to be fair, even in the cup round, the boys, they know my feelings towards it. I'd love to win the cup, but it's about the league, and you know, I mean, 3 points on a Saturday is more important than a pre-season tournament to me, in my opinion. But
yep. The crowds that you're getting in Mandurah, you must be absolutely ecstatic, and I'll talk to Kirk about this a bit later on.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, the boys are. We have a piper at most game that pipes the boys out onto the park, and they go in front of the grandstand, and they have the national anthem, and we have a fantastic backing down there. It's a great atmosphere for. I mean, obviously you've been to games back in Ireland or wherever, and it's just like being back home again. They're noisy, they're good fun. There's no aggression from the crowd. It's all good fun. Every club that have come down, I've gone away and thought, Jesus, Mandurah, they're good. You know, it's a fantastic setup, fantastic bunch of people behind the scenes. They really are.
Well, that is the other thing that I've noted nearly with every club. Nobody is begrudging you your success because of both your on and off-field attitudes.
Yeah, I mean, Perth's a small place, and everybody knows everybody in football, to be honest with you. And I mean, and I've always been one to say it to the players. I'm a very honest person. I mean, if you give me 100%, I'll give 100% back, and that's just the way it is with football. You know, I mean, nobody begrudges anybody's success, unless if you start bragging about it, then it always comes back to bite you in the tongue. You know, so I mean, fair play. As I said, we'll take it while we can, and who knows how long it'll last.
What style of play would you regard yourself as being the coach of? In other words, describe what style of play you have.
We're a very entertaining team, I think. I mean, we try to attack it from all avenues, all over the pitch. We got actually good defenders. I'm actually a wee bit surprised that we've lost, I think, 12 or 13 goals, because we've got a lot of experience at the back there and some good players. But we do push forward, and we do get caught on the break, to be honest. But I wouldn't say that we're just direct, if you know what I mean. We're good on the left, we're good on the right, we're good through the middle. We try and score from every game. So I mean, we're always more likely to win a game 4-3 than 1-0. You know, so it's good, it's entertaining. I mean, people pay money to come and watch, so our job's about entertaining. We're trying to do it.
There's been a lot of talk recently about the refereeing and the red and yellow cards that are being flashed left, right and centre. Have you detected, and I don't want you to walk yourself into trouble with anybody or anything, but have you detected any change in the attitude of referees?
I got to be honest and say, like, even last year we had a lot of good referees in the first division, and this year, I mean, we've had a few decisions that you've thought, oh, you're having a laugh, but even themselves, I think the referees have been pretty good, to be honest. I mean, we've had decisions go for us, we've had decisions against us, but they even themselves out. And I mean, it's like everything I say to the boys, if you respect the referee, he'll respect you. I mean, if you want to call him a tit, then fair play, you're going to get a card and suffer. I mean, and we say to the boys, I mean, we know you're going to pick up cards, but if you're going to pick up a card for mouthing off at somebody or whatever, then you'll pay the fine, not the club.